Hey everyone, this is Henrik, the founder of Odinsberg, and I'm here today outside of Barcelona, Spain. This beautiful scenery, doing some off-roading on my own, and obviously I've brought the Mjölnir tool roll with me. You have to bring your tools. I have a Yamaha Tenere 700 and it rarely breaks down, but there's always the possibility, or you want to adjust something or whatever. So I'm gonna show you today a slightly modified new version that we just launched. It's available on Amazon and on our website. As you can see, it fits in a quite small tank bag that I have here. This is actually a prototype of ours that we're gonna launch. And so it fits in pretty small places. So this is the tool roll, okay? And let me open it. Well, first, as you can see here on the outside, you have the moly webbing and double closing webbing here with Velcro. I'm going to show you that in a moment. Outside and inside is 1000D polyester. That means it's very strong, basically. 1000 is a very strong. In a normal backpack, maybe you get like 300 or something like that in a pretty high quality backpack. This is 1000D, so it's obviously much stronger. It's basically the density of the fibers in the polyester. Alright, so I'm gonna open it for you to see what I have inside, and also showcase a little bit the tools that I bring, and maybe give you some inspiration on that, what to bring on the road and so forth. So basically it's very easy to open. You have two straps with Velcro, high quality Velcro, which obviously also makes it much difficult to open on its own, basically. So open it like this. Firstly, what you would do would be to open there's a elastic strap here inside to kind of keep the flaps closed when you roll it together. Otherwise, in similar kind of models, they would be opening or potentially opening. So we've added this extra feature and 3 closing straps. So it has 2 closing straps on the long side and 1 on the short side, basically. So what we can see here is, this is my personal toolkit. So with these tools I can basically I can fix most of the things on the road on my bike. So inside there's 56 of those kind of elastic loops here, and they come in 2 sizes. So this is 2 centimeters and this is, I think, 3.5. So you can fit bigger tools in the bigger ones. As you see, this is a quite big wrench, and this is a screwdriver. This is a and here you can fit smaller wrenches, Allen keys, sockets, and so on. I have a valve core remover here on this side, so you can fit plenty of tools here, as you can see. So here on the left side, on the right side actually from you guys, there's a pocket. Okay, so this pocket is made out of, this is PVC. It's transparent, but it's reinforced with fibers, so it doesn't break. It's very difficult to punch a hole on it with a tool or something like that. So it's zipper, very easy to open and close. Inside here I normally keep, well, this is a clutch wire. I have to measure the pressure gauge. I have some of these. I have some bits for the screwdriver that I have here, and small things basically that you don't want to, that are generally too small to fit in these elastic loops, because they would fall out somehow, or too big, like for example the pressure gauge wouldn't fit in any of these, so I just put it here. Okay. Also on the transparent pocket here, we've added, and this is new for this version, we've added centimeters and inches, so you can use that to, for example, measure your chain slack. You can measure if you want to buy a screw somewhere, you have a screw and you don't want to take it off your bike and you want to just measure it and go to the hardware store, you're out traveling and whatever. We've also measured a conversion table here, which is generally converting from so the metric system to the imperial system and vice versa. So for example, you're European and you're traveling in the US and you don't know exactly how many inches there is on a centimeter and so on. You get all that here, and vice versa. You're an American, you're traveling in Europe and or in South America, you would have to translate most measures into the metric system. And if you don't have if you don't have internet, it's difficult. If you, I don't know, if you want to measure oil or whatever, kilometers to miles, miles to kilometers, gallon to liter, and so forth. You'll have the most important ones here, and also you can write your name and number here on this little yellow kind of space. So if you drop it, which happens, most people are nice enough to give it back, and if they have your name and number there, they're gonna contact you. So yeah. Also, another addition to this new model is, so we've always had a way to kind of hang the tool roll when you're working, because the idea is basically to keep it off the ground. On this one we've added a hook, so it's basically like a traveling accessory, I think you call it, which you would hang up in the bathroom. So basically we've taken that idea and brought it to the tool room, and so basically it's very easy. You can hook it here on the pannier rack, for example. If you're working on something here, you can hang it on your handlebar, which is pretty common, something like this, and it hangs there while you're basically adjusting or fixing something on your bike. Because most of the times you're out on the road, it might be wet, it might be muddy, and so forth, and you don't wanna get your tools wet or muddy. So this way, and also you get a better kind of vision, a view over your tools, right? Here you can, you know, get something, fix something. So it's pretty handy, right? So that's been approved. All right, so here, closing it up again. Basically, all you have to do is to fold the flaps and take this kind of securing elastic Velcro strap, put it over there to keep the flaps together when you start folding it. So you fold it up basically like a wallet, like this. Alright, closing the two straps, like this. You can tuck the remaining piece of webbing underneath the molly straps here, like so, and there you go. And since we have two of these closing straps, it kind of keeps the tool roll more balanced. Basically, most of the tool rolls you see in the market, they only have one straight over here, and then you can have, it's easier for the tools to fall out that way. Here they kind of clamp them down on two places, so it's very handy. And the molly system is quite useful because you can put it on a backpack, or you can put it on your pannier system, or your rack on the bike. You can even put